Welcome back to my channel where we are glowing up into midlife. I am Sarah, aka Scarlett, and today I am looking at the Ogee makeup skincare combo line that is viral and very, very popular with a lot of ladies. I am going to put it on with you and then I'm going to wear it for about 8 hours and get back to you on how it wears and give you my final thoughts. So if you're interested in this one, stay tuned. And as always, please subscribe to my channel, click that bell, give me a thumbs up, and let's get started with Ogee. Today we're taking a look at the Ogee makeup sticks, and they are described by Ogee as Beyond Clean Beauty, contains organic ingredients, non-toxic, and cruelty-free. They say that their makeup is a combination of makeup combined with skincare, and from what I've read and looked at, Ogee is certified organic, which means that 80% of the products in their makeup is organic. And that is kind of a big deal because a lot of makeup companies are claiming to be organic, but they're not certified and they may have 10 or 20% organic ingredients, whereas Ogee legitimately does have predominantly organic ingredients, and they combine the skincare with the makeup. Now today I'm going to try this makeup. I will say that it's incredibly expensive. I bought them with my own money, and I will say that they had a 20% off sale, and to get these four pretty sticks of makeup, which is the Crystal Contour Collection and the foundation stick, even with 20% off, it was $172, and that's a lot of money in my opinion for makeup. So I guess what I'm trying to find out for myself is if it lives up to the hype and if it's worth the money, because it's expensive. So we're going to start with the foundation, and the color that I was matched with, and I think it was a good color match, was the Cedar, 20C Cedar. So basically what I do when I do this kind of makeup is I put a nice strip here because I have a lot of discoloration in that area. I'm just going to kind of wipe it where I want to get some coverage. And I don't use an under eye concealer, at least not yet. That's on my list to start doing that. I like to use a sponge. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you guys know that I am a die-hard powder foundation girl, but I am actually on the hunt to see if there is a makeup that is not powder that I can fall in love with. And I'm not sure if I can, but I will say that I am trying to see what else is out there as my skin ages. My skin is very, very dry. And just so you know, I always prep my skin. Today, I prepped my skin with a toner that has hyaluronic acid in it. I also prepped with a moisturizer and a face serum and a face oil. So I did a lot of prep to keep moisture in my skin. I did not use a primer today. I want to see how it works without a primer. So this is the first coat, and what I will say is I think that it is not a full coverage because I'm still seeing that pink there, but I would say it would be a medium coverage. Now it says it's buildable, and it says that you can add more on top. I think that even building it, it's going to be more of a medium coverage. I wouldn't go high coverage on this one. That's my takeaway. I wouldn't say it is full coverage, medium coverage. Definitely more than some of the tinted moisturizers that I've tried, but not as much as my powder that is a full coverage that I like. So sometimes I'll just go in and dab a little bit in spots where I feel like I need a little more with my finger. Add the sponge. It's nice though. It's very natural looking. Doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup on, which I like. All right, so we're gonna look at this contour collection, and the contour collection is a highlighter, a contour, a highlighter, and a blush. So I'm gonna start with the contour, and this is copper, the copper contour. So I'm going to go below my cheekbone here, below my cheekbone here, on my jawline, up here, put a little on my nose, and the lip area. And let's see how this wears. I'm gonna go with a brush to blend these in. I am new to contouring, and I'm trying to figure it out. I kind of feel like when I put contour on, it makes my face look too dark, and then it doesn't blend with my neck. That's kind of how I feel about contour. So I want to see how I feel about this particular contour, and do I feel like my face is too dark with my neck? I'm not hating it. I feel like it blends in lighter than it looks when you first put it on, which I like because I don't want to look like my face is a shade or two darker than my neck. All right, next I'm going to go in with the blush. And the blush that comes with the contour collection is the Rose Quartz. And I'm going to dab that on the cheekbone, a little bit above the cheekbone. Blend that in. Okay, definitely seems to have pigment. Definitely see the blush in there. All right, and finally, we're gonna go in with the highlighter, which is Opal. There it is on my hand. Oops. I don't see, it's right there. I'm not seeing it very well. So I'm just gonna go up here, kind of a little U shape, here, here, and here. And I don't think the highlighter shows up much. I think it's almost invisible, which not sure it's necessary. So looking at my final look here, I feel like I need a little bit more foundation on the bridge of my nose. It looks a little red. Okay. It's very pretty. It looks very natural. Now, because I'm a die-hard powder foundation girl, I always go in with a setting powder if I'm going to try cream makeup or liquid makeup. And I really like, I've showed this in another one of my videos, I really like the Jouer Blurring Setting Powder by Jouer. This is their translucent setting powder, so it doesn't have an actual color. It came with this little brush. And I'm gonna go in and just kind of what I like about this setting powder is it's a hydrating setting powder. And with my dry skin, I just constantly need hydration. Now, some people put the setting powder on after the foundation. I usually just put it on after all of the cream-based products because I want to lock in those products, but I also want to give myself more of a matte finish and feel like I'm not wet or goopy. And that's another reason I like this powder, because it's translucent, so it can go over the blush and all of that. It's pretty. I have to say it's pretty. I like that I don't feel like my face is way darker than my neck by using the contour. And I think it looks super natural. I want to see, though, how it's going to wear over a longer period of time. So I am going to wear it for a while, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like later. Just got home. I've been wearing the Ogee for about 8 hours. And I have some things that I like and some things I don't like. Overall, I think that this makeup is more expensive than I think is worth. I mean, personally, if I'm going to pay that much for makeup, it needs to be flawless on my skin for the whole day. And it's just not. I like the natural look of it. It did stay nicely on the cheeks. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera. I'm going to get us real close. It did crease a bit under the eyes, that is a really hard area to not have creasing. And it didn't crease a lot, just a little bit. It wore off around the nose and the chin, which is a regular thing. But again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but on my chin, it's just kind of, it's not just that it wore off, it's kind of breaking up and almost making a little bit of a flaking. So do I think it's pretty? Yes. Do I think there's other products out there that I could get that probably would work for me better for a lower price? Yes. So overall, I don't think it's worth what they're charging. I'm sure, it's amazing products that they're using, but I guess I don't care that much if it's like 80% organic, if I have to pay that much. I use really good skincare, and I wash my face twice at night, taking off everything. And I just don't think it's worth it to me personally to pay that much for, super organic, certified and all that. I think I'm fine with it not being organic for a lower price. And again, if it had laid perfectly on my skin and 8 hours later it was perfection, then maybe. But not for the way that I felt like it wore. And that's just how I feel about it. Everyone's different. And also makeup is different on everybody's skin. Everybody has different skin. So you may get it and it may be amazing on you. It just depends on your skin, what you like and what you expect for the price. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and glow up in midlife with me on my journey, and I will see you guys at the next one.